Welcome back to the Inn at the End, friends. Our troopers are already at their table, getting underway. Why don't you go join them? I'll bring you a drink.
Welcome to the Inn at the End, the internet's #1 D&D Let's Play session. I'm your host, Alex, and also DM. With me is...
Dash as Valen. Forgot.
I was going to say.
I mean, Dash is... Look at the sheet, look at the sheet.
Caleb as Simon Monroe.
Milo is Ace.
And Red is Ben.
And the last we left the boys of Quilton Bay, they'd found themselves in the Undersea in Lord Nytheris' mansion at a dining room event for a couple of vampire patrons. Let the adventure begin.
Sorry, I was late, guys.
Oh yeah, that's the stuff.
There's definitely a different feel because I don't have the headphones. I'm realizing that's weird. Anyways.
Did you want a pair?
If you have an extra pair, I'm realizing I'm now out of sorts.
You've made a big mistake.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and just keep talking.
I've made a terrible mistake.
I've made a terrible error. But yes, last time we found Lord Nytheris. You got into the mansion. You are the bodyguards, the entourage of Xavier von Simbly. You met with Halave, the princess of the Crimson Vale, the other guest here with her drow bodyguards. And you were invited to the dining room event, the big meal before tomorrow's festivities. Thank you. These are so big. Can I hear myself? I can hear myself.
Excellent.
You sound better with them on.
Do I?
Yeah,
Oh,
It's
okay.
Richard.
it's one of those that like plugs the like pressure cavities, and so your tone, your timbre is more. Yeah, it's a thing. It's a thing.
Yeah.
I forgot where I was. We were. You were.
We're gonna have dinner.
You were having dinner, and during the dinner,
There was a fight.
no, not a fight, but Val, you.
I climbed up to the top table to see what they were doing, and then I looked down and I saw my mom, and then my mom
that's
took off,
right.
and I'm taking off after her.
And then all
And-
three of the vampires began taking off after you.
Simply to watch, right?
It seemed like, yeah, they were excited about the drama that was
Yeah,
unfolding.
remember they went into bat mode.
Yeah.
Typical masquerade stuff.
Yeah.
Exactly, yes. The
Eyes
other
wide shut.
people that were there's the zombie and servant attendants that are like serving the food and are just around here. There's the two drow that were sitting with Helena and you guys. That was about it. But with this confusion going on, with this kind of Scooby-Doo chase, I want to allow all of you, if you would like to take advantage of this and see if there's anything you want to do during this. So what I'll do is ask you what you guys want to do during this. Val, I assume you're chasing after your mother.
Yes,
I assume that one.
that's my thing.
And it seems that the host and the other vampires are at least a little distracted by this. If you want to Scooby-Doo this, let me know where you want to go in this mansion. And
Here we go.
We will roll to see how this happens, how this plays out. There's some places that are going to be easier to get to if you want to.
That's exciting.
Some places
I
that
like
are
this.
harder. But this is your moment.
What's the hardest one with the best loot?
The inner sanctum of something somewhere, I'm sure.
I ask where that is. Can
The
you
inner
point me to
sanctum
the
of something somewhere,
I
I'm
don't
sure.
really do that.
Yeah.
Um,
But that's the thing is let me know your goal.
Yeah.
Right. If you have a amorphous goal, let me know, and we'll do some rolls to see how far you get with that.
I think right now Simon is concerned about safety and support. So I am keeping a beat on what's happening with Valen as he
So
flies on down.
you're continuing the chase as well.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
I would be with him.
Okay, sounds
or
good.
at least behind him, looking at that fine ass.
Ace, Ben.
Could I get a recap?
I gave you a
on
recap.
Whether or not
He did it.
they exchanged their gifts yet?
They've not presented their gifts. No,
So I'm assuming
yeah.
that they're still in the rooms.
you would assume.
And I want to.
You know that Xavier. He's got that box that he keeps with him. That's his gift. He has not brought that to the dining room.
I want to go find out what's in the other person's.
Okay, so you want to go?
You
to
don't
the-
even remember her name.
You want to go to the guest rooms
The drow, right?
The drow, yes.
Yeah.
I tried to get in earlier, but it didn't go very well.
And I'm going to follow Val.
I've tried to get in twice.
You're going to
I
follow
think,
Val as well?
actually.
Okay.
And it didn't go very well either time.
Well, so most people are following Val, except for Ace.
Of
who,
course.
That actually tracks.
Yeah,
That makes
pretty
sense.
well.
During this Scooby-Doo running around, you realize that Helena is headed back to her own room as she is running through the halls, and that is the Drow's room as well, Princess Halave.
Oh.
It does appear she is headed to in that same direction, so everyone's going to the same place.
Okay.
No one's splitting up.
Okay.
Did you have that planned all along?
No, that's the direction she's
Gotcha.
going through as she's going through all these doorways, but stops kind of in the larger chamber that's between the two guest rooms. That's the kind of dining area with the large pillar in the middle that you spoke with Halave at, if we remember that.
I want to sneak around the outside to get back to the room.
Absolutely. So while this is kind of things are meeting up here. The rest of you are here for support. Let's get a sneak check. Is it sneak? Stealth. That's what it's called.
I rolled a 2, and I think I have a +3, so like 5.
Okay. You know people see you while this is happening. Yeah.
I'm just gonna give a motion like I'm.
And you get to the door, and it's locked. It's a locked door. So you can also hear what's going on in the main chamber. So yeah, for the rest of you, this is Helena running, screaming away as you're trying to catch up with her. She makes it to the larger area as like skeleton attendants are like, "Oh no, what's happening?" and like wants to try and serve her or tell her where to go, and she blasts past them, and then you blast past, and then the bats blast past, and then the other people blast past, and then sneaky Ace comes past as well into these main chambers. And she kind of gets into these main chambers, sees the door to the guests' rooms, and is out of breath, and just kind of gets her weight. She's gonna put a hand on the table to kind of hold herself steady, and it's just breathing and just seems scared as she kind of is looking up to you from that as you're approaching.
Mother, please stop. I want to talk to you.
Don't call me mother.
Okay.
You're not my son.
I am still your son. It's still me. It's still Valen.
Look at you. You're like them. You're like vampire.
I'm not.
He's nothing like them.
I'm different. I'm not entirely like them. I'm only
Is that
partial.
your friend Ben?
Oh,
who died?
Yeah. Well, yes,
No.
Ben died, but he came back, and
I'm
he's
still
fine.
normal.
It's all part of Melora's plan.
No, this has nothing to do with Melora's
He's kind
plan.
of like a crab man now. It's fine. He's fine. Look,
There is a crab in your eye.
and it clacks. No, mother, it's still me. I'm just different now. I've taken a different path in life, but it's still me, Valen. I'm still
Alistair
your son.
betrayed him.
Look, that one did this to me. This was not my choice.
Yes, but he took you from this world. My son is gone.
No,
you can't be
I'm
him
still here. I'm still in this world.
You look like him, but your skin is
Yes,
pale.
I do have a bit
you're
paler
a monster.
reflection. Wow. Okay.
Well,
wow.
he's
all
kind
right.
of always been a little bit of a dick. I mean, he's still kind of a dick.
You may think me a monster, and that does hurt. I, however, have only used who and what I am to try and right wrongs in this world. That's all I've ever tried to do. Now I just have a different tool set to do it with. I'm sorry if you now look at me and do not see your son anymore, but that is not my fault. I've done nothing but try and do the best I can with what I've been dealt. And if Melora is in charge of everything, then you have to reconcile that your own god allowed this to happen to your son.
Melora isn't in charge of everything. She gives us the gift of freedom to make our own choices, and I thought letting you make your own choices out in the world would bring you closer to her, but look how far you've strayed.
Yes, and now I I serve my own masters. We all make our choices. This is correct. But I did not make this choice for myself. And this is what I am now.
You should have made choices for yourself. You've let others make choices for you, and now you've become this. Something not right for this world. Something terrible.
If anything, he's more free now than he was under Alistair's thumb. Alistair's choices led him here, and now his own choices have led him to you. His own choices have led all of us to you.
I came here after hearing that you came searching for me, and I feared that what happened to me would happen to you, that while I cannot undo this, I still don't wish it upon my own mother.
You don't serve Alistair anymore?
No, I have not served Alistair in a long time, not since this has happened to me.
Alistair left him for dead.
He said you were dead.
And as far as he knows, he is. As far as Alistair knows, I'm dead. And as far as he knows, these people are in prison.
Yeah, and there was that whole thing where we went to prison too, so he's probably
That's
aware that
neither
we're back.
here nor there.
We murdered some guards. Well,
Well,
I guess technically Simon murdered some guards, but
This is what you do with your freedom? This is serving?
They were servants of Alistair.
we
So that's a death sentence.
No.
They've already served it.
I see.
No, we want to right the wrongs, and we feel that Alistair has been doing something out in the world, and we're trying to figure out what it is.
He
The
has
golden
been.
eggs.
I don't know how he is serving Melora, but he is doing it with ill intent.
We know, we have found some of his...
Then why did you go along with him?
I didn't know what we were doing.
You wanted him to.
I never wanted this.
We,
Alistair took the church from me. He took everything from me.
I did not know what we were doing. I was clueless, and now I know.
You should have thought for yourself then. You should have been guided by Melora to make your own choices and not let others make them for you.
You know, maybe if you were there a little bit more, he wouldn't have had to go to Alistair to...
How dare you? I was there for
Of
my
course.
son every day. And when he made choices that put him in a bad place, I allowed it. Because that's freedom. That is what we are taught. It's to give others the chance to make choices, but to hope they make the right ones.
I did it in hopes that you would be proud of me, of serving Melora, of going out in the world and righting wrongs and standing up for people. I thought you would have been happy about that.
Is that what you wanted?
I think so. I'm not sure. Now looking back, I don't know. This is what I want now. This is who I am. I like my friends. We're a good group. Well, that one is fine. Most of the time. But I think we're good. We're Quilton boys. We still have our teachings from younglings deep in our hearts. We still stand up for what is good. We still do what is right. Every single one of us has been betrayed by people we held incredibly dear, people we put our trust into. But yet here we are, standing firm, going after people we love. You, my mother, coming back to the place that changed me, that upended my core, who I was. I came back here knowing I could be facing certain death or worse, just to make sure that nothing happened to you. But yes, I've changed. I'm a monster. You're right. You really see me for who I am, don't you? Forget it. This was a mistake. And I go back to my room.
Okay. It's right there. You know right where to go, and you head on over. She stands there a bit, still kind of holding the table to keep her balance. You see she's, if you're leaving, the rest of you will see this is shaking a little bit. Is just, you can see her full of emotions.
I go up
not
to her
knowing what to do.
and I kind of like scoop around her waist, and I'm like, "Here, let me help you back to your room."
She's
And I
gonna
come
push
by her
away.
side.
She's gonna push you away. She
I come
really,
by her
No,
side.
it's Ace. It's
Please,
Ace. It's,
no.
it's me.
Don't touch me.
Don't touch me.
Get off.
touch
Get
me.
off. Get off.
And
Helena, we're out here righting the wrongs of the Quilton Bay that existed under Alistair. The things that Alistair did led to what Val became. The things that Alistair did and the machinations he put in place led me to be on a boat I shouldn't have been on and turned me into what I am now. But we're still the boys of Quilton Bay. I'm wearing my family's quilt right now. I've not taken it off since I left. With or without your help, we're going to continue to find Alistair's eggs that he's riddled throughout the inner channel, and we're going to make sure that Quilton Bay isn't responsible for what happens next.
Because right now, Malora's name is being dragged through the mud on account of these eggs. They were brought in her name, that's my understanding, and they are causing nothing but terror and tragedy.
Yeah, like these crazy
Everywhere.
portals like come out of them, and they go to like gray, sad. Have you seen one of these portal things?
I don't know what you're talking about.
And the Barkests.
Oh yeah, the dog. No, the people-faced dogs. Yeah, those things are weird.
I don't know.
Here's the thing.
This
You
is-
preach a lot about choices, and sounds like you have one right now. You can make whatever choice you'd like to make. We've already made ours, and we made it a long time ago, and we're going to continue down that path. You might think we aren't free. You might think that people are making choices for us, but in reality, we're making the best choices that we can, given the choices that have been put in front of us.
That is all you can hope to do. I'm sorry, I need a moment.
Yes. Let me help you back to your room.
Again, pushes you away.
Just trying so hard.
And one of the bats apparates back to Halave, who looks at Helena and says, I didn't realize, Halave, I didn't know your son would be here. Please, take a moment in the room. It's for you. And she guides her back to the room.
Oh, I could get some wine and
I think your friend needs your help more.
ice cream. Ice cream. You guys love ice cream.
We do?
Yeah, you get sad and you eat ice cream,
You
right?
all scream for ice cream.
I'll get some ice cream.
Get some ice cream.
Hold the door, and I'll come right away.
Okay.
I bet.
And they're walking away.
And I just stand in front of the door and put my arms on my
boy.
hips. I'm like, damn it.
I want to go into the room and check on Val.
Okay.
I just lightly knock on the door and crack it open. Val,
Yes, I'm in here.
is it okay to come in, or would you rather be alone right now?
No, you can come in. I'm fine.
I slowly open the door. Am I going alone, or is anybody else coming?
Well, I don't know what else I'd do out here.
As you're going over there, the other two bats apparate,
Uh-oh.
and Nytheris and Xavier are there in the room. And look at whoever's in the room there.
Sure, I'm here at the
Nytheris at least looks at Xavier and says, "So they came here to save his mother, it seems, and we're going to face death in the process. I don't know why you've brought them here, Xavier. It seems they had." And he looks at the ones that are here and says, "Ulterior motives."
Or
Everybody has ulterior motives.
Xavier,
Yes, but these ones specifically seem not
Xavier,
great.
you brought a very interesting gift for.
That's right, I did. This is how exciting this is. A mother and child. One was your spawn. It's amazing.
Just
I
a-
thought it would be
Just a teaser.
interesting to reveal it tomorrow night at the grand event. I just didn't realize things would happen so quickly.
Well, this is the teaser for the grand event, right? I mean,
The teaser,
yeah,
yes,
this
the
was
teaser.
the thing to kind of like
What's a-
appetize.
What's a teaser?
It's to appetize the palate and prepare for
yes,
the,
yes, yes.
the main event.
Wanted to make sure that this mother and that son were here. If you wanted an appetizer of some sort.
No, not like that. No, not to eat them. The drama is.
Does he speak for you, or do you speak
no,
for
I'm
you,
just
Xavier?
helping. I'm helping.
I understand that you're helping, so you do speak for your own employer. Tell me then why you were all here in my home.
We're guards.
I'll tell you
Interesting.
why. What he has is garbage compared to what we have to offer you.
Xavier, you're talking about?
Yeah.
So you're here to one up Xavier?
Oh, no.
That's the reason you're here?
We're not
That
here
you
to-
have something better than what Xavier has?
You know
Show me.
the mistake
Well-
we made? We left these two
Yeah.
alone.
Show me, what do you have?
Well, we need to wait for the
Yeah.
grand reveal.
It's for the grand
But-
reveal, isn't it?
This
Did
whole
not realize there was a grand reveal. I wasn't told of any of this. This is my home. I set the itinerary, and now I'm being sprung up with surprises.
When were you going to get your gifts from Xavier and Holla?
Tomorrow
I
night
love it.
during the event.
that's when
I'd like my own invitation as well.
Fantastic. Your own invitation. I've got quite a
Silver platter.
silver platter. That's a good one. Yes, a silver platter I could put you on, and
You could certainly try to eat me, Phage, if you'd like, but I don't think my blood is nearly as clean as you'd like it to be.
oh, don't worry. We can revitalize you.
oh.
That'd be nice.
Yes. And then
Just to
we can take the life from you, and we can repeat the process, and eventually you can serve as one of my skeletons. The bones won't break, only the flesh.
Look, we don't need to play around games, okay? We were here because Xavier needed muscle, and we wanted to come here to find that woman. Now that we find her, our ulterior motive is taken care of. We can serve out Xavier's tasks. If you'd like to see another offering, potentially, well, then I'll await my invitation in the room. If not, then I don't see any harm done to your festival.
This I can abide by. You all stay in your quarters. I will tell the skeletons, if you are seen out of them, to bring you to me, and perhaps we'll see what happens tomorrow, if you have something, and if you have an invitation. Turns into a bat, flies away.
Oh, I need a key to this room.
What? What do you? Xavier says. What? The key to the room? What are you talking
No,
about?
I'm just I really wanted to see what she has.
You ask her for an invitation into the room, then. I guess.
think that
I don't
would
know.
work?
Why do you want to look into the room? You've made this a whole mess. What is your friend even doing here? His mother's here?
Yeah, remember he told you about
Yeah,
that.
you
I
saw
didn't know
the
his
whole
mom
drama,
was.
right?
Yeah, I just.
I know he asked you to pretend like he didn't tell you and all that, but you're doing a real grand act.
You did. You knew about this?
Of course we knew
Yeah,
about it.
you
Why
knew
would we
about
be
it. We all did.
here?
Didn't
We all
you
did.
know
You
about
know
it too? Like we thought you were
That
in on
this
it this whole
woman
time.
was here?
What do we got to roll for gaslight?
Deception.
Like we thought you
It's
were
in there.
in on this.
Actually, I don't think it's deception because it's just become our new reality.
Yeah.
Xavier was in
If
on
we
this
hammer it
the
enough,
whole time.
it becomes real.
Xavier seems very confused.
I don't know what the big deal is, Xavier. You got top-notch guards, and we got to come find the woman we wanted. Why do vampires have such issues with this?
And look at
Because
the
you've
amazing show
grown-
that you put on for.
Yeah,
Yes,
just
it
spin
seems
this right.
Maybe we can spin this correctly, but Nytheris does seem a bit peeved.
Who cares?
Me and the rest of you.
Well, in order to get out of this cleanly,
Cleanly means alive.
correct. We're all in agreement there, but I think you may have forgotten some details that we talked about on our long journey here, and it's important that we all stick together. That's the important thing, that you are sticking together with us.
And I think we're still due that bonus. Don't forget about that.
You hired us to do this job, and we will do it.
Yes,
We
it's
just
you're
have a
making
side
it
quest.
more complicated than I was expecting. I did not plan for any of this.
Look, if I get that invitation to Nycerith's unveiling, I think
What
you're
do
gonna.
you have?
I think you're gonna wish you were on my side.
What is it that you have?
Something better than yours.
I need you need to tell me, or I cannot trust anything.
What do
going
you get
forward.
from Nycerith if he accepts your offering?
More invitations to things like this.
Why?
It'd be nice
do
to
you
have a
want
vampire
them?
lord in our back pocket.
I'm sorry.
cool
I
ass trinket we never
enjoy
use.
hobnobbing with powerful people.
Does it get you any sort of boon, like in life, or is it just fun parties?
The parties are fun. The people you know are powerful all throughout Haven. You've never tried to gain favor with someone more powerful than yourself? Have you not gotten anywhere in life?
We're doing it right now.
No, those powerful people just keep giving me their boons without me asking.
Hi, I appear in the doorway. We actually tend to do the exact opposite of what you just described. We tend to just kind of make enemies everywhere we go.
I can see that.
And
I understand
Enemies. I mean, we just have fun.
I mean, both of my character classes are basically just boons granted from higher powers, so...
I'm sorry, I was overhearing your guys'. Sorry about that emotional reunion. I was hoping to have that in private and not in front of anyone. But again, you guys were so keen to watch the drama unfold.
Really fun to watch.
Out of game.
So glad.
Out of game. I know we're here for Mom, but what?
Out of game or in game? I can't tell.
Out of game. I'm
You said
about
out of
to
game,
ask.
but you sound like Simon.
Yeah, I'm confused. Is this Simon?
So we know that she's here because something to do with you. She's
She
tracking
came
down.
to find me.
She came to find you. What is her role in this hierarchy here now?
I don't
Do we
think
know that?
She's
No.
she's like us to Halethane.
Like she's a guest
She
as well.
she just paid for passage with Halathay
Mhm.
to come here just to find me.
Okay.
She's literally just her guest. She
Okay.
has no real extra thing to do here.
Gotcha.
She just, obviously,
I was
she doesn't want to be here.
Yeah, I was
She
just
only
thinking
came
like
with-
she's got a room. They know about her. It's not like she's a
Right.
secret.
She just
so,
came here
like,
to find out about me. I mean, I don't know what else she's going to be doing here after this. I mean, hopefully they're not like going to sacrifice her, but
I mean, that seems like the most in character. Sacrifice seems like the most likely.
don't say that. All right,
Well,
let's
perhaps we can. I feel like our gift is pretty good. Maybe we can barter for a like a quote unquote thrall and get our own thrall.
should we tell Xavier what we have?
Is he
Fuck no,
still?
get him on board
Is
first.
he still standing?
He's
But
next to
he's
us?
right
Yeah.
here.
Yes,
right
I'm here.
Yeah,
I'm
and
waiting
he's-
for you to tell me what it is
He's
you've brought
crimping my
Nytheris.
style right now. So unless he's on board, he doesn't need to know.
I need to know what board means.
I don't
Well-
know. Make sure that we all don't die to Nysereth.
I'm going
tomorrow.
to make sure I don't die tonight, Theris.
Okay.
Well,
If
That's
you
what
die,
you hired
that's
us-
a separate thing.
That's what you hired us
That's
to
not
do.
a separate thing anymore.
Trust
if you want
us.
in.
Trust
is
us.
that a threat?
Of course, it's a threat. What do you think I
No.
mean when I say that?
Lordy
listen,
Ben.
Xavier.
It's not a threat like I'm going to beat you up. It's not that kind of threat. It's a threat like, hello, our lots are all cast in the same bowl. Do you want to sink or swim?
Yes, but mortals around here can be turned into things other than mortals. They're easily grounded in the machine of this place, and I
am
have
something
options.
that's other than mortal.
Right, but
and he
if-
goes into his room.
Okay.
Fine, he's out.
Okay, the four of us need to get on the same page here.
What were you going to say?
Well,
It's
it doesn't
too late
matter
now,
now,
Ben.
does it?
Yeah,
Xavier's
was I
gone
going
into his
too
room.
hard?
a little bit. Just like right up front, you were coming out. Like maybe.
As soon as Xavier decides he is washed his hands of us, we are fucked. We
No,
are
we're
inside of a vampire.
I mean,
No, we're
god's-
I
we'll
feel
be
like we're on the
fine.
verge of earning his.
I feel like you guys think that
Semi-loyalty.
we're stronger than we are.
No, we have the platinum dragon.
I feel like Xavier just needs a good
Well,
deal,
you got
and he's
me.
interested.
I mean,
I'm saying that if we all together present the entire set together, then we kind of tie our lots together officially.
Okay, but our lot is better, so he needs to get on board with our plan.
It should be more cooperation, I think.
I mean, we're pretty awesome. I feel like we can do
Fine.
stuff on our own, right?
Get Xavier on board, and I'll cooperate.
I like that you changed your mind after Ace
Yeah.
was like, "Yeah, we should do that."
That's all he's waiting for.
Also, we need to go. That's our room too. So,
Oh,
He went into his room of the because it's
oh.
like a main
Oh, we're
common
in the-
area.
all right.
and then there's even secret rooms that you guys found. if
fine.
you
I'll have
remember.
my ghosts tell him that our gifts go together, ironically, through some cruel twist of fate.
I'm not sure I want him to have that information.
The ghost tells him, comes back and says, he didn't like what you said. He didn't say anything back for me to report, but I just want to give you the vibe that he didn't like what you said.
the vibe.
I like that the ghosts sound like Corgan and Dorgan.
It's a little different. It's a little more ghostly, you know. I worked at I don't fight. I worked at
It does sound a little
at
airy.
ocean
Yeah,
thing
okay.
with boats. I forget. It was so long ago. I've been here for so long.
And I'm sitting there like relaying all the things the ghosts are saying. Tell him that our gift completes his set, and without it, he doesn't have a complete set.
Will do. Yeah, I'll go tell him.
Tell him to come out, and I'll show him.
Ghost goes in.
What?
And from inside, you hear just laughing, a bit of laughing, and then the door bursts open, and he comes out. And he says, The completes my set. It's the last 3 ever made. It is the complete set.
He doesn't know, guys.
You don't even know what I have.
You have
couldn't possibly.
you have the dragons.
The dragons? You know how many dragons exist? So many. There's like at least 10 colors of them.
I was literally in the prison where those dragons were carved.
That makes sense.
Do you?
He carved
Sure.
your dragons under the pure agony of torture.
Yes, he did.
Do you happen to notice anything different or odd that stands out about Val, our friend here? Perhaps like his appendages.
He has 2 arms, 2 legs.
Chain.
And what about those arms? Does anything look weird about those arms?
I'm not a doctor.
He carries the
What?
mark of Torag.
Oh, we didn't tell your mom about Torag.
No, that's probably
I'm
better.
gonna softball that one later.
Are you familiar with Torag?
Yes, the
Of
Harris
course he
family.
is. He's got the
works
dragons.
directly with their whatever they call them, followers, clerics,
Yeah. Well,
religious types of Torag. That's where.
we tangled with Torag, and this is kind of a byproduct of that. Now, if we have actually met and tangled with Torag, wouldn't you think that maybe we do know a little bit about what we're talking about with these statues from down there?
Yes, but if you knew anything, you'd know that this is the complete set.
See, that's where you're mistaken.
And what do you mean tangled with Torag? You don't serve the prisoner
He
god?
No,
not at all.
You don't serve the
We
Harris
are,
family?
We are servants of Melora, and Melora only.
Well, no, I am actually kind of a.
Oh
servant
well,
of
yeah.
Torag.
He's like
yeah.
a
I'm
chocolate
kind
vanilla swirl.
Yes,
He's like
I'm-
a half servant.
I don't actually
Yeah.
serve Melora. I serve Torag and
Yeah.
kind of my own whims.
How long have you worked with the Harris family?
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's a great.
How
work
long have we
with?
been in your employ?
I mean, we've been imprisoned by them.
You were imprisoned by them?
Well, I see where this is going.
Xavier, listen.
He's taking steps back away from you.
What we understand is that Halathay's gift might be better than yours. And currently we're in a pickle. So I'll show you my gift. You can either work with us, cooperatively, as equals, or not at all, and I will present my gift alone. And I reach into the bag and I pull out the platinum dragon.
Okay.
Can I want my hands on a crossbow, ready to react in case, because I don't. I feel like we're kind of winning him over, convincing him, or something. Something.
Give me an
was-
insight check.
I would
in
like
this
to do an
moment.
insight
yeah,
check.
Absolutely.
but
That's a nat 20.
A nat 20? Okay.
Hell yeah. I think the gift bag's empty unless you want a condom.
15.
15. Okay.
I got
I don't think it
plenty
is
of
empty.
those.
I don't think it is empty.
Oh, it might not be empty.
For the two of you, you definitely get this sense that of things going on, things are getting weird. What'd you get?
Dirty face soap. Soap is white, but it makes you dirty.
That's great. You got dirty
that's
face
great.
soap.
Joke soap for the comedian. That's perfect.
That is perfect.
Yeah, I'll give it to my girlfriend.
Yeah.
She'll love that.
That'd be
Don't think it's
really funny. See
Don't
what
tell her
happens.
about it. Just put
Anyways,
Xavier
Got her.
seems not to be trusted. Like he's losing trust actively during this conversation, and you're realizing that the mention of you not working with the Harris family, you having a bad connection with the Harris family, has put him on his heels. He doesn't understand what that means.
who said
because
we don't work with the Harris family?
You
Some
guys just
dingling over
did.
here.
I mean, who do you think?
But with the
said
with the
dumb
natural
thing?
20, you see a glimmer in his eye as the platinum dragon statue is presented, and you see something I don't know if you've seen before, but you definitely get the innate sense of it. This is a vampire that is trying to charm someone, and he's trying to charm Ben in this moment.
Yeah, I'm immune to
Ben,
charms.
Are you immune to all charms?
I don't know about that. Let me look.
I mean, you're a dwarf, so you don't have the,
Oh, Xavier's
Faye
trying to
and-
charm Ben?
yes.
Oh.
And if you've got something that prevents that, let me know. Otherwise, make a
Well,
wisdom saving throw.
I'm
Doesn't-
technically
doesn't the-
not a dwarf.
Doesn't the dragon divine
dwarf.
favor give you advantage on a saving throw?
The what?
The divine favor from the dragon gives you advantage.
From charms.
Yeah.
Plus, because this is really important, I'm going to use my D6 ability as a reborn. Not a dwarf.
Is that for saving throws, not just skill checks?
Oh, fuck.
I think that's just to add to skill checks.
I thought I said. Yeah, hang on. Fine. You're right. You're 100% right.
Let this vampire try and charm someone.
No! Okay, I need some real dice. Here we go. Let's do this. Booyah! 20.
20 is a save. As his eyes peer deep into you, and you feel that allure, that sense that you could serve him, and you could maybe serve him forever.
Yeah.
You shake it off.
I could almost serve you forever. Thing is, Xavier, I like you. Melora helped me. I don't know why, but I do. I think these guys like you too. We'd like to see you survive.
Pretty cool.
Just as much as we'd like to survive. That's why I'm showing you the Platinum Dragon. Completes the set, does it not?
In a perverse way, I would say it does. How'd you acquire it?
There's
In
quite
the prison of pain.
quite a story there.
So it was stolen from the Harrises.
Do we still
No.
have that book or the thing that was with it?
Oh,
I'm sure we
the
do.
ledger,
Yeah.
the ledger pages.
There was like was it a ledger or like a full-on
Diary or something?
diary?
There was a journal, basically an
Yeah,
inventory
the
that dialogued all of the things that were made, and specifically
right.
the last 3, and then this one.
I'm
Right.
sure we have that journal.
It can't be stolen because it was never meant to be found by the Harrises.
You give him this journal. That you,
Oh, yeah.
Our
sure.
certificate of
Yeah, if we have the pedigree.
Yeah. This is a real Casio watch.
with that, and him reading that over and realizing that this is true, you see, you guys that made the insight checks, you see that confidence coming back, where he was in a place of not trusting you and like looking for ways out. He's now thinking maybe there's a way out through this.
It's a hell of a bargain, isn't it, Xavier? You thought
It's-
you were just buying some hired muscle, but instead you hired equals.
Yes, I thought I was hiring muscle from the Harris family. Seems something else has happened.
Got something better.
Fate has put us here for some
Better,
reason.
we will find out by the end of
100% better. I've never died before.
this event. Yes, the things I brought are the last 3, what I thought were the last 3 statues of Glimmer Scale. This is the last piece. I mean, together they are something. He would like this. He would enjoy this very much. But this comes from me. This isn't something that you've sprung on me, because you've already sprung too much this evening.
If I get an
have brought
invitation,
the 4 of you, you've brought this thing, and it is I who am in control. If Nythera sees that I'm not in control of this, then there's nothing to be had.
What do we have by word of safety and insurance from you?
you can present it to Nysereth. What the fuck is his name? Why can't I say it right?
Nytheris.
Nytheris. God, I've said that wrong on that. You can present it to Nytheris on my behalf for all I care, but if I get an invitation, I'm going. And if there are spoils to be had, you will vouch for us to receive our fair share, including our lives if necessary, and that woman that Halathe brought with her.
That is Halave's problem. You will do nothing to impede on the other guests. That is a quick recipe for all of us to not leave here.
Then maybe I need to take the Platinum Dragon to Halathe.
Perhaps you do.
I'm saying, if there are spoils to be had,
I mean, that would really kind of ruin your gift if we did go to Halathe.
It is the
Begin
better piece.
With the threats.
if there are
It
spoils
is
to
hard to understand where we are sitting here.
Saying,
all we need to have, Xavier, is an understanding of the extra spoils that you might request of Nytherith.
I think you should be thinking
Nytheris,
of
good lord.
making sure you're able to leave this place. That is not a threat from me. That is a threat from Nytheris and the very walls of this place.
I'll take my chances with my own invitation if I must.
Then do
I'm not
so.
asking for much, Xavier. Take the glory. Hand him the gift yourself. Tell him you found us because we had it, and you brought us here.
That is what I want to do.
But that doesn't guarantee our safety.
Your safety is at the pleasure of Nytheris.
Right now, we're
Making
just talking
sure
about
he's happy, make sure you leave. And right now, making sure I'm happy means making sure he's happy. Because I am a guest. He has invited me here. And if you do something to ruin this event, I don't know what to say. Whatever extra spoils you're looking for, whatever things you can squeeze
Not looking for money
out
or favor.
of Nytheris, I want no part of. I'm not here to give opportunities for murderers and scoundrels and dungeon divers, which is what you all seem like.
You're the person that literally drinks blood.
I am a vampire.
Hey,
And so does your friend.
it's a little harsh.
And he's
yeah.
never name called before.
Whose name? What?
You call the scoundrels, you fucking piece of shit.
You seem like scoundrels.
Better than murder
You've lied to
hobos.
me from the beginning.
Of course we lied to you.
What do you mean, of course?
We needed something and you had it. It's that simple. Now we have something.
Scoundrels.
Now we have something that you want. And our fates have aligned.
Then don't try and squeeze every drop you can from it. This is a gift I will present to Nytheris tomorrow as something that you have brought with. Sure. If he thinks it is good enough to provide what we need, then great. If not, then I guess we'll see what happens.
All I'm asking, I don't care how Nytheris takes it.
You got it,
Nine.
though. You got
Yeah,
it.
you got it that time.
Fair.
I don't care how Nytheris takes it. I want you to hand it to him with the understanding that you and I and everybody in this room are equals.
You're not. I don't understand. How long do you live for? I know you died once or something, but you live a couple 100 years?
I might
That's
live
in
as
no
long
way
as you,
equal
honestly.
to
Look
one
at
that
me.
can live forever and exists beyond realms.
I feel like we have like a precarious
Is there-
deal here, guys. Let's.
It is true. It is a precarious deal. I don't like it very much. I wish it was a solider.
Let's
more
just
solid.
all sleep on it for tonight, and in the morning, I'm sure we'll all have like much cooler heads about this thing, and we can make a real arrangement. A lot of stuff happened tonight. I'm fully aware of that. So we just give it a rest, right?
Talk about it in the morning.
Talk
before
about it in the morning.
The event.
I'm
Sounds fine to me. You see him just eyeing
Yeah.
everyone.
Simon's
He's
on
just
board with
making
that.
calculations. He's like, I don't.
Simon's
you just see
making
he's not
calculations
sure
about what
to
Ace
do.
is saying too. Like,
Yeah.
like,
What?
like,
Oh, is he about to fuck us?
yeah,
You
like-
got a plan or something?
like,
I didn't even put that together.
verbally, Simon is like, yeah, you know what? That sounds like a better idea. Right now, things are kind of hot. Let's think about it. We'll think more clearly. We'll come back tomorrow. I love that idea, Ace. But inside Simon's head is like, what is Ace planning on doing tonight? Like, how? What is he gonna do?
Xavier goes back to his room. He backs into it, keeping an eye on all of you
Oh,
before he shuts the door. Slowly shuts it.
We want our
Eyes
bonus.
everyone.
We'll keep you alive.
I don't want to hear about a bonus. And he's in his room.
That was amazing, guys. That was just.
That none
Wow.
of this has been amazing. This we have
This has been like
only
the most
ruined
fun
things.
I think we've
What have we
ever
ruined?
had.
Well, we have no hand. I feel like
Yeah,
we
we've-
have a hand.
We've kind of given away our leverage. We've revealed that we don't work for the Harris family, which was the guys that got us in his employ to begin with.
I mean,
And now Xavier is more trepidatious of us than ever. And now Nytheris knows.
I don't see where our hand is tipped. This had to come out sooner or later.
Simon storms off and goes to the bathroom.
Perhaps
Listen,
maybe I could make a deal with Nytheris if I kill you three.
no. We found your mom.
Me, Nytheris,
Come on.
and Xavier and his others first.
I
you
mean,
three.
it didn't go as
actually
well as
pretty
I think
good
any of us
odds.
thought it would go.
was it really that
Like,
bad?
it was.
I
It
turn-
kind of hurt my soul a little bit,
I could turn heel.
and
Yeah, we could
you
all
know,
just turn heel. We could all just leave
feel
right
like,
now.
But like
your
heel,
and your mother's relationship is never gonna be all right.
All right, look, let's just
She's
go.
just okay with
Look,
you being dead.
let's go to bed. I don't want to speak on this anymore. You guys have done.
Oh my
We've
god.
done enough. I think we have properly fucked this. And
I'm
I
gonna
go
tell you
to
guys
my
right now.
bathroom.
Your bathroom?
Yes.
Is it just a bathroom break kind of time, or
Yeah, I actually need to go get a drink of water. And pee.
So Ben, what do you think, man? This has been a crazy night.
What the fuck did I do wrong, Ace?
No, you're doing a lot of interesting things that I am a fan of.
I just don't understand where I went wrong. These are filthy fucking vampires. No.
You should know that they deserve to die.
I don't think that they deserve to die. I'm just like, I literally told Xavier he could have the fucking glory and the boons and the favor from Nysereth. Fucking hell. Nytheris. I just think that if there's an extra fucking reward for bringing him the extra thing, maybe we should share in it behind the scenes.
I mean, yeah, we should probably like get something real good, but we need to get Val's mom too.
Yes.
And we're not going to get that with Zave over here.
Nytheris liked what I had to say in the hallway.
But you know who we can get Val's mom from, and it would just totally fuck over Xavier.
I feel like we have a duty to see this through with Xavier, though.
I feel like we have a duty to make sure that we get what we want out of this deal.
The problem,
I think the person that we can get what we want is in that room over there.
I know you just want in that room. You can put the bear on the floor if you want. I know you just want in the room, Ace.
Well, I also really, really want in the room.
I feel as though I'm honor bound to
I also
see
kind of
this.
want to fuck over Xavier.
Yeah, he's a
Because
huge
he's a piece of shit. Yeah.
However,
I mean, hey guys, I'm back from the bathroom. He's pretentious, but I mean, like, is he really an asshole?
I told him I liked him to his face, and I kept acting like a douche. Here's the thing. I feel honor bound to see this through with Xavier. But whether we do that with combined gifts or not, I don't care.
Honor bound? What does that even mean?
Oh, of course you wouldn't know what that means.
We have...
Guys,
there's something
This
that
is
we
a teaching
want.
moment. Let's just explain it to him.
We have something that we want, and we have a thing that we can get what we want. Why don't we just get what we want?
The same way that we made promises to the people of Quilton Bay before we left, I made a promise to Xavier, and I intend to see that through.
I mean, but we were lying the whole time.
About what?
About us being the people that were gonna, like, go and bring him here.
No, we
Like,
weren't.
All of that, everything that got us here is a lie.
We brought him here.
Why do you guys have such a problem with lying?
Oh, no, I think we're fine with lying. It's,
Well, once you've started lying, you can just keep on lying. That's fine. You don't have to be honor bound to some silly vampire.
What are you trying to do to us, Ace?
I'm just saying.
The charm worked. We're all battling each other. Look around.
Either way,
No, you went to bed. No, I'm kidding.
No,
I'm back from the bed. I
Can't
remembered
stand your fucking voices, and I
remembered I don't sleep.
Oh, yeah.
I laid down, closed my eyes like routine, and then wait, this does nothing. No, well, either way, look, Xavier does improve our chances of leaving this place alive. So at least for the time being, we have to kind of strike some
If we're going to give up
temporary
the
truce.
Platinum Dragon, I think we deserve something for it.
But that woman
Definitely, but
down
I
the
feel
hall, if we give her the Platinum Dragon, she's going to have so much favor with Nytheris. Because it's going to ruin Xavier's present. Because Xavier's present's bullshit without our present.
giving our statue to anyone then puts us at risk. I feel personally that if we give it to Xavier or to anyone else, once it's out of our hands, why do they need to keep us?
That's why I told Nytheris that I have it. I told Nytheris that despite our ulterior motives...
Oh, you said you had a gift. That's
Yeah.
right. You didn't say what it was.
And I told him
It's better.
if he wanted to know what it was, he could give me an invitation. I'm going to play it out like that. If I get the invitation, Nytheris will have the gift. And if not, Xavier can make his offer without us.
And what do you think he would give to a mortal or semi... What are you? Are you immortal?
I don't know.
Do you die?
I haven't died
of old
before.
age? Okay. Simon forgets what he was talking about and thinks about that for the rest.
So
but guys, why would he care that we're bringing him a gift, and like,
Why does he care that Xavier's bringing him a gift?
well, it's a fellow vampire. So we have a lot to lose. At least Ace and I have quite a bit to lose.
Yeah.
So
we have everything to lose anytime we go anywhere. We've been battling our way since
it's
we
not
left
the
Quilton
same,
Bay.
and you know it.
It is.
We're in a den of vampires.
We were
need to
in
be
the
careful.
literal temple of Torag. We faced a god and we walked out.
But
Well, no,
you
we
know
actually
that's not the same
we
situation.
didn't actually face a god. It was more like we kind of let the god take one of us as his own aspect. I mean, we didn't really stand up to a god. We
Yeah.
more like let a god do whatever he wanted to
Yeah.
us. It's... sorry, just
the
piping
point
in
is,
real quick.
the point is, we struck a bargain that benefited all parties. I'm not saying we fought Torag. That's ridiculous.
And again, we didn't actually strike any bargain. We didn't even... He just kind of...
Yes, we did.
No, not...
He just kinda
We
like-
literally
he
told
just-
him, go with you, and we would go up there and restore balance to the prison.
Yeah, but then and if he wanted to, he could have said no and then just killed us all. So
Exactly. But the words that we said were really good and useful. We
Boy.
got something out of it. Torag got something out of it.
What makes you think it's going to work again? How many times do you want to challenge gods? Like,
As many times as necessary, Simon.
but what does this do to further our overall?
I'm gonna head to bed.
Sounds like a plan.
I'm
Just
with,
like a show of hands. Who trusts Xavier here?
you know what?
Anybody?
I feel like he
okay,
was on the
nobody trusts Xavier, right?
well, I mean,
So why would we make a deal with him when we can make a deal with someone
Better.
that has something that we want and that could probably help us not die?
there are orders of difficulty added.
I can just go
By
knock
going
on
to
the
the top.
door. Like, she'll open it. She knows me now.
No. You're not thinking big enough. You're not thinking big enough. Why make a bargain with the lowly phages when we can make a bargain with King Phage?
If you get the invitation.
And if not, then they get nothing.
I think the fact that people know that you have this gift and that one other person outside of our party knows what it is, I don't think that matters.
I feel like we need to make a decision about this thing before the morning because I feel like Xavier is going to try to get it.
Yeah.
I am sleeping.
All right.
Ben's on his laptop.
Blogging.
Yeah. There we go. We knew something was
I'll
coming.
put the dragon in the bag of holding, and if they try to fuck us over, I'll torch the bag of holding. If you destroy the bag of holding, its contents are scattered in the astral plane.
Is
That seems reasonable. And then we can just fight our way out
is
of
the
it,
astral
too.
plane the generic term that counts for kind of where those critters were coming from?
No, that
No.
was somewhere else.
Okay, that's a different plane of existence.
It was
It
like
is,
some
yeah.
sort of like a,
above game, definitely.
Okay,
In game, other planes, you're not terribly sure how they're connected.
right. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know,
But
man.
you know that if you destroy the bag, the contents are not accessible.
Okay. I feel like we were very close to getting Xavier to sympathize with what we had to do here and also help us help him. You know what I mean? And I feel like we started threatening him and coming in with this gift and demanding that we get a ticket and whatnot. And I just feel like it was the wrong approach.
Yeah, I don't think we have an in with Xavier anymore. And if we want to see, Valve's mom alive at the end of this, we have a much better option.
And you think it's going with the neighbor here?
I do.
Well, I'm willing to entertain all options because really, this is an important decision that could result in us living or not living. So, if you want to go visit with her,
no.
I'd
Save your
go.
breath.
I'll go and witness. But I don't know. It's going to be a hard sell to get these two on with that.
Save your breath. Nytheris comes with an invitation or not at all.
I guess Ben has possession of it anyway, so might be that we don't. We don't.
And I place the platinum dragon in the bag of holding.
I don't think this is gonna end well, guys.
No, there's a division.
I don't understand. I convinced Nytheris in the hallway that this was a good plan.
I mean,
Before talking to any of us.
I have a bad feeling.
I'm excited.
It's gonna, whatever happens, it's gonna be interesting and exciting.
I'm not going to overreach. I'm not going to be like, make us gods.
Hey, let's not metagame.
I've got some new character cards. I'm excited to try out some new characters I'm gonna roll up, so it's pretty fun.
So,
we're not going to die.
For the night, what are you guys doing? Val, you're sleeping.
I want to go to Val's room.
That he's sleeping.
Val, I don't sleep.
It's easy.
One eye opens.
Yeah.
No, I have both eyes open.
I don't know. If you don't want to go talk to those people because of what Ben just said, then I'll just go to bed. Also, well, actually, so are you still around?
Yeah.
And you're still around, but you're pseudo sleeping. Okay.
Yes.
There's also the possibility that we could just get his mom and like try to scoot.
He did tell me that if the skeletons saw us outside of the room, they'd kill us.
Well, that's where I come in. I could maybe help with that. I learned some pretty interesting skills in my training.
How are you going to get Helena to come with us?
Well, hopefully her son will be a motivating factor. She came here for him.
I would be comfortable keeping the dragon and escaping, but I don't think we can leave without bargaining what we came for.
What? What do you mean?
We can't leave without bargaining what we came for. Helena.
Well, she would be with us.
Yeah, if she comes with... I'm just saying. I'm comfortable hanging on to the platinum dragon.
Just say, I'm okay with that plan. That sounds like an okay plan.
Sounds like you understood me just fine.
No. I think I do now. I think I do.
Yeah, I did say that confusingly. But...
Oh, Ben.
Ben can't back down right now because everybody thinks he's an idiot for some reason.
Well, at least you're buying into this possibility?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
But what happens
Ace,
if
what do
you
you
get
think?
caught? Then we torch all possibilities of the empire.
We
working.
just do whatever we can to stay alive at that point. I mean, that's...
I could send her a ghost message. How far is her room?
Well, let's get everybody else on board before we start spitting words out. Because that's what kind of... Especially considering it involves Val's mom, I would not want to work on this plan without him.
Yeah, you're right.
What do you think, Ace?
I'm in Val's room.
Okay.
How far away is Halathe's room?
Next door, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty close. You could probably send a message.
I can send a message.
Yeah, but let's maybe talk to the son first.
Okay.
Because potentially we're putting her at risk.
Yeah.
So,
all right.
I knock on the door. Hey, Val. Sorry to disturb you again. It's me.
What?
Oh, he's so funny, isn't he? And I crack open the door. Hey, it's me and Ben. Can we go in?
What?
Oh, I'm in here too.
Ace.
I was gonna wake you up, but
Oh God!
Standing at the foot of your bed.
sleeping so silently.
A little
You're
child.
just watching me sleep.
I was thinking about waking you up, but
Oh God.
I don't know.
Ugh.
Anyways, what do you want?
So we've been talking about this and we've been hashing stuff out. And
Oh, good.
There's another possibility, and we wanted to see how you two felt, particularly you, Val, because it involves your mother. What do you think the odds are that she would want to flee this place with us as a group and go and forget all this fancy stuff with Nytheris and stuff?
Well, I feel like she's probably going to just go back with Halathe. I don't think she would care to go with us.
So you think now that she's seen you, she's got the information she needs? She doesn't...
From our conversation, certainly seems like, she has...
Thinks you're a monster, and
you don't think she needs any
undead
sort of
and-
Right.
rescuing...
Will you get out of my room?
Oh yeah.
You little freak.
I knocked. Did you?
No.
No, I just
Been at the foot of my bed. I thought the sheet was rubbing my foot. I don't think it was. I knew I felt grubby little hands.
Do you think that she's in any sort of threat here? Like if we were to leave?
Well, I feel like we should let the dust settle and see what is going on tomorrow. As of right now, I don't think so, but...
well, I mean, she's gonna be dinner. Like, why else Why else?
I
would you
told
be
you to
brought
leave
here.
my
Yeah.
room.
I'm just saying.
Through
Get
the
out.
door.
We don't know that
I
for
don't
sure. We have no idea, but we'll just have to wait and see. I think plans for leaving this place, we should first concern ourselves with trying to survive. We shouldn't be thinking about leaving. We can come
Well-
to that resolution at the end.
We'll be fine.
But leaving is kind of in the vein of surviving. Like that's kind of my thought is like all these things here want to kill us, and we're just here on a whim. Now we've tracked down your mother, so like why don't we just leave and leave all these things that want to kill us? And
Are you saying just like leave right now?
yeah,
yeah.
I mean
Well, then we'd have to go get my mom, and then.
that's what I'm
We have-
saying. That's what.
But
I'm
then
saying.
we'd have to sneak out, and
yeah. That's the fun part, though.
though that's the bad idea.
No, look, watch.
Don't waste the spell slot.
I'm not gonna do it.
It would be
but-
easy for me to sneak out, possibly. I can climb on walls and.
Right, me too. And so think of that, and then also I've learned some tricks along the way, and could help the rest of the gang get out without leaving any tracks.
Okay, all right, fine. Say we sneak out.
Wink.
Yes.
Yeah.
The all-powerful vampire lord who has now seen us and knows we came here with ulterior motives now finds out that on the eve of his great day, with the unveiling of all his gifts to him, that the 4 absconders and scoundrels who've snuck into his council under false pretenses have now, in the middle of the night, snuck away, and you think he's going to just forget about that and move on.
Well, I mean, no harm, no foul.
No.
He's still getting
No,
his gifts that he
he's-
thought he was gonna get.
No.
He kind of talked about eating us. And
He definitely seems like someone who would hold
turning-
a very
turning our
massive
bones
grudge.
into.
You were supposed to get out of here a long time ago. What are
I'm
you?
still in the doorway. It's
This
cool.
is an A/B
I go
conversation.
and I shut the door in his face and I lock it.
You can't shut it. His
He's behind you.
I shove him out. Look, I think that, yes, I would love it if we could leave right now. That would be fantastic. However, Xavier now knows that we don't actually work for the Harris family, and if we leave in the middle of the night, he will then tell Nytheris they didn't even work for the Harris family who I thought I was hiring through.
It only
And
makes him look
Nytheris will be
stupid.
mad, and if we can't get my mom to go with me and we still sneak out, then they'll certainly kill her. Just on principle alone, I would. So we're a bit of a bind.
Thanks for dropping by, friend. In the meantime, why don't you visit bit.ly/humbleinn and buy yourself something fancy on Humble Bundle. Help us keep the ale flowing around here. You can also leave our bartenders and troopers a tip over at patreon.com/in at the end. We hope to see you here next week. Until then, grab your sword and keep on adventuring.